It is hard to say no, but what is harder is what happens when you never do. The quiet exhaustion, the slow resentment you don't admit, the way your body feels heavier after agreeing to something you never wanted. A calendar filled with obligations, a smile that arrives on cue, a message that says, "Of course." Even when the body is tired, even when something inside quietly resists, one syllable, no. And yet inside it, entire scenarios unfold. A disappointed face, a colder tone, a slower reply, a story where you are no longer the good one, so yes becomes easier. Have you ever said yes when your body was already exhausted? Smiled when something inside disagreed? Maybe it wasn't kindness. Maybe it was fear of disappointing. There's a difference, and sometimes it costs more than we admit. So much time has been spent trying to be good. But what does that word even mean anymore? Does it mean being helpful or being compliant? Does it mean supporting someone or becoming their second option? The backup plan, the emotional cushion, the one who adjusts first. When someone was upset, the search began. What went wrong? When someone needed help, adjustments were made. When someone sounded disappointed, panic arrived quietly. Not because limits didn't exist, but because limits felt dangerous, as if boundaries could cancel love. So bending became a skill, quietly, effortlessly, almost invisibly. And over time, self-trust begins to thin. Energy drains faster. Resentment builds in places that were meant to hold kindness. They call it people-pleasing. But it rarely feels dramatic. It feels responsible, reliable. The one who never makes things complicated. The one who smooths things over. And slowly, something fragile starts to disappear. A good person to everyone else, but no longer safe inside oneself. Imagine a soft line drawn across an empty space, not sharp, not aggressive, just clear. On one side, other people's moods, urgency, expectations. On the other, your time, your energy, your quiet. When outside pressure moves forward, it reaches the line. And instead of dissolving, the line remains. Not loudly, not defensively, simply steady. A boundary is not rejection, it is definition. This is where I end and where you begin. Saying no is not the hardest part. Feeling someone's disappointment is. The pause after declining, the subtle shift in tone. In your mind, scenarios begin again. The selfish version of you, the inconsiderate one, the difficult one. But that version lives only in someone else's imagination. The real version is the one holding the line. They may feel disappointed for a moment. A misunderstanding may linger briefly, but it is not catastrophe. It is not abandonment. Disappointment does not equal rejection. Misunderstanding does not erase worth. Sometimes being intact requires being misread. Kindness that erases you is not kindness. Care does not require disappearance. Warmth does not require self-erasure. It is possible to remain gentle without being porous. to care without collapsing. So perhaps saying no is not rebellion. It is preservation. A quiet resignation, not from kindness, but from endless availability. Tonight, maybe a line is drawn, not to push the world away, but to remain. Don't abandon yourself just to protect someone else's comfort. Love does not require your disappearance. Stay. Just stay.